Okay, I said okay again. Again, this is the second L'Hopital's example. So this is page 2, movie number 2 for today. I'm just repeating L'Hopital's rule. If our limit is of the form infinity of infinity, 0 over 0, then we just take derivatives, as we said before. So here's a good example. Now what I want to pay attention to with these three is notice that the bottom exponent is bigger, the two exponents are equal, and the top exponent is higher. What I'm going to illustrate is pretty typical. So this is going to be infinity over infinity. Okay, with a polynomial, the highest term dominates, so this goes to infinity, this goes to infinity. These follow behind. So I'll use L'Hopital. I get 6x minus 4. Here I'm going to get 20x to the 4th minus 3x squared. I still get infinity over infinity. So I'm going to use L'Hopital again. Remember, this script L is my symbol of using L'Hopital. Take a derivative here, I get 6. Here I get 80x cubed minus 6x squared. Well, what's this equal to? This is going to be of the form 6 over infinity. Again, we talked about this a little bit in class. What this means is the bottom is way, way bigger than the top. So what's going to happen is that this goes to 0. It's of the form k over infinity, which always goes to 0. Okay, so this limit is equal to 0. Notice that the highest power is in the bottom. Okay, here the highest power, both of these are power of 2. Again, it's infinity over infinity. So I'll use L'Hopital. Notice how I'm writing the limit until I actually take the limit. So I get 6x minus 4. Here I get 8x minus 2. Again, this is going to go to infinity. The bottom goes to infinity, so I still have infinity over infinity. I use L'Hopital again. I haven't taken the limit yet, so I'm going to keep writing this. I get 6 over 8. Well, that's obviously 3/4. So notice what happened. That's always going to happen when the powers are equal. Okay. Now, this is another case. The highest power is in the top. You can probably guess what's going to happen. We got 0 here. We got the leading coefficients over each other here. And we're going to get infinity here. So let's see. This is infinity over infinity, so I'm not even going to bother to write that. So I get 12x squared minus 2 over here. Here I get 4x minus 8 here. Infinity over infinity again. I use L'Hopital. You can see what's going to happen. I get 24x here. I get 4 in the bottom. This is going to go to infinity because I have infinity on the top over 4 in the bottom. Okay, so here I have the highest power on top. Okay, so I'm going to give you an alternate way to do this. So I'm going to take, sorry, messed everything up here. I'm going to take this problem right here, you can't see that, this problem right here, and do it a different way. So let me write it down. This is the pre-L'Hopital way, and you might know this way. Okay, again, this limit, what I'm going to do is divide by the highest power in the bottom. In the denominator. That's the key. So here that's going to be x to the 5th. So I'm going to divide everything by x to the 5th. So I do this. Take the top, divide it by x to the 5th. Take the bottom, divided by x to the 5th. So really what I'm doing, since I'm doing the same thing to the top and the bottom, I'm really just dividing by 1. So continue. Now I divide out each term. So this is the tedious part of the problem. Now I simplify, so I get 3 over x cubed minus 4 over x to the 5th plus 5 over x to the 5th. All that's going to be over 4 minus 1 over x squared minus 8 over x to the 5th. This is really 6 different limits, so I'm going to write this out. I take the limit of each term. Again, this is kind of tedious. You really only need to do this once, I think, to understand the point. Okay, so this limit here is going to be k over infinity. That's 0. So this limit goes to 0. This limit, the same thing, it's going to be equal to 0. This limit, 5 over infinity, that goes to 0. So the top is just going to be a big fat 0. The bottom, that limit is 4. This goes to 0. This goes to 0. So I just have 0 over 4. That's equal to 0, which is the same answer I got before. So again, if I do this problem, I do this, you can jump straight to here if you want. And then it's pretty clear that each of these go to 0. That's 4, so you can jump straight to there. So, okay, it's just the old-fashioned way to do this kind of problem. I think L'Hopital's a little bit quicker. Okay, that's it. Thank you.